Hello, space pilot Mr. Cool Guy here. And, well, we're still chugging along. Bringing the facts. That's right. Facts, facts, and more facts. So, without further ado, here are 10 more random facts you may or may not know. Starting with fact number 1. Mega Menu. In 2022, Delgadillo's Snow-Capped Drive-In, an ice cream shop in Seligman, Arizona, offered 266 different milkshake flavors, including peanut butter and onion ring, banana and chili, coffee and mustard, and Oreo and fish burger. That's a choice. That's definitely a choice. Wow, yeah. I mean, 266 flavors. That's a whole lot of flavors. Gee whiz. But onion ring flavored milkshake, fish burger. I mean, wow. Man, I don't even know how you choose. There's so many flavors. I mean, I'm sure there's some you probably wouldn't try. But some of them I probably would. Oh my, I mean, if you think about it, there's probably someone out there who'd try and get all 266 flavors. And then it probably didn't stay down inside. It probably came back out. That would... Ugh. No. No thank you. But anyways, let's move on to fact number 2. Borrow bots. Over 80 countries in the world have human libraries where customers can borrow people instead of books. The idea behind them is to encourage people talk to those they would not normally meet. So you basically go here to this human library and you basically borrow a person and have a conversation with them. So it's meeting a person with extra steps. Or less steps? Same amount of steps? Like, I mean, I guess if you're not comfortable just going out to meet someone, like you're not a real social person, I guess you could go to this like human library and it somehow be a little easier, I guess. I mean, I've never heard anybody use the term borrow people, but I mean, I guess, you've heard people say, can I borrow you for a quick second? So, alright. I mean, if it helps improve your social skills or, not be so nervous when talking to people, then okay, if it works, it works. But now, let's move on to fact Number 3. Scarlet Seas. Red tidal pools take shape on the coast of Herøy, Norway. The rare seaside puddle is red because of algae and bacteria that feed on salt. Don't let the beautiful shade of red fool you, though. Very few organisms can live in this salty water. These pools also give off a strong smell. This piece of nature is best seen from a distance. I don't think most people would get close to red waters anyways. Right? Because some people, when seeing it, would probably, get the shivers, the heebie-jeebies. They'd probably get a little spooked, right? They'd be real concerned, wondering, why is the water red? I don't like the looks of this. Let's get out of here. Right? Not that, anything bad happened necessarily. Of course, now, if it was a horror movie main character, and they saw a red tidal pool or like a red sea, like a body of water that's red, they'd be like, let's have a pool party in this one. Let's go swimming. It may be red, but what's the worst that can happen? What could have possibly happened here? Nothing bad. Oh, then, something bad would happen. It's like, what? No. A red body of water and something bad happening and now you're in danger? Who could have guessed? But yeah. But anyways, the point being, even if it doesn't have a strong smell, if you see a body of water and it is red, don't just assume it's okay to go in it. If you're going to, view it, either view it from far away, or if you get close, do not put your feet in it. You don't know if it's safe, so don't go tempting fate. Don't go testing to see if you survive. But now, it's time for fact number 4. Dance of the Flyers. Look to the skies. This high-flying ceremony is performed to make the gods, the people that, certain tribes or whatever, or countries or whatever, believe live up above us. That's the air quotes. Happy and bring rain to the land. Oh boy. The Danza de los Voladores, or the Dance of the Flyers, is an incredible stunt performed in Mexico and Central America. 5 men in colorful clothes climb a pole that is up to 100 feet or 30 meters tall to perform an ancient ceremony. 4 flyers swing upside down around the pole while the 5th plays music. The dancers do this 13 times each, making 52 spins in total, the same number of years in the Aztec calendar century. That is pretty high up. Me personally, I don't think I could do it. I mean, I'm sure I could, but I wouldn't want to. That's 100 feet up. Like, yeah. And all the blood rushing to your head? Like, I'm surprised you didn't feel lightheaded or something like that afterwards. But hey, I mean, if they want to be dancing in the sky 10 stories high, then that's their thing. I mean, of course, I also wouldn't do it because I know that ain't gonna make it rain. Right? That's... Nope. But, you know, each culture has their traditions. But now, it's time for us to look at some peculiar items up and close with item number 1 and fact number 5. Geisha wig. Geisha don wigs known as katsura during their performances. Crafted from human hair, these wigs are meticulously styled and maintained. This wig dates back to the 19th century. I mean, some people wear wigs because, you know, they have cancer, and, you know, cancer can make you go bald, and sometimes you just start losing your hair due to balding, and I guess you feel like wearing a wig. But in this case, they wear wigs during their performances. It's made from real human hair. Quite interesting. Yes, indeed. But, man, could you imagine the process of putting the human hair together to make a wig? I mean, obviously, you know, you can donate hair or whatever, so they either take the clumps of hair and make it into a wig. But there are probably some wigs, you know, with the hair they take, that they have to take the individual strands of hair and piece it together. And each individual strand of your hair is quite small, so that is a meticulous process. And yes, just like your actual hair, you do have to maintain wigs, because they are made from real human hair, so you do have to take care of them as if they were your actual hair. But now, let's take a look at item number 2 and fact number 6. Crocodile jaw dagger. Interesting. This dagger is made from the jawbone of one of the oldest animals on the planet. All animals are the same age. A crocodile. The club is a traditional weapon used by some of the native tribes of Papua New Guinea, particularly those living along the Sepik River. The clubs are made from the lower jawbones of crocodiles, which are considered sacred animals by many of the tribes. It is highly valued among tribe members and is used for various purposes, like for protection and ceremonies. Interesting. A dagger made of the lower jawbone of a crocodile. It's quite an interesting material choice. Like, you have your swords that are made from steel, and, you know, and then got your bullets, which are fired, you know, with the help of gunpowder. And then you got a dagger, made from the jawbone of a crocodile. Like, that's more of a flex than to say you own a sword or you own a gun, right? I mean, saying you own a sword, depending on the sword, like, that'd be something to talk about, right? I mean, depending on the sword, people will be impressed that you have it. It look real cool. But to say you own a dagger, someone would just be like, okay, what kind of a dagger? Be a man. They say, it's one made from the jawbone of a crocodile. Then they'd be impressed. Why? Because it's made from the jawbone of a crocodile. They're not going to believe you at first. And when they see it, they're asking, how'd you get that? Because, like, you have a dagger, but it's made from the jawbone of a crocodile. Right? And most likely, when they got it, they had to take the crocodile and skin it. Skin all those scales off, and then take that jawbone off and form it into a dagger. Like, that's... Assuming the crocodile wasn't already dead, that had to have been a heck of a fight. But now, let's move on to item number 3, and fact number 7. Potlatch spoon. A potlatch is an elaborate ceremony held by indigenous people of the Pacific Northwest. During a potlatch, the host is expected to provide an extravagant feast for their guests and give away all their earthly possessions. The carved spoon shown here was used by people of the Haida Nation to serve soups and broths. Huh. Interesting. So, a potlatch, like an early form of a potluck at a church. The only difference with a potlatch is you also give away all your earthly possessions. A potluck, you just, it's a big feast for you and all your fellow churchgoers that go to your church. Man, that is interesting. They even had a special spoon for the potlatch. Hey, well, maybe we need to make a potluck spoon for the potluck. Like, they had a potlatch spoon for the potlatch. Gosh. Like how the potlatch spoon was used for, soup and stuff, serve soup and broth. The potluck spoon can be used to dip into your savings and serve up a tithe offering at your next potluck. Okay, alright. Let's move on to fact number 7. Stand tall. Sorry. Oh gosh. I don't know why, but I found that so funny. Look up. Okay. Fact number 7. It's hard not to look up to the Bantu people of Ethiopia. Literally. Many members of the tribe are skilled stilt-walkers. The tradition The tradition is hundreds of years old, and no one is quite sure where it began. Some say it was a way to avoid wild animals, like snakes. Others think it was to make it easier to travel across wetlands. Some believe it was to help keep watch of cattle. But no matter why it began, today it is an important part of Anna culture. Most of the stilt walkers are young boys. For them, the skill is not only a rite of passage, but also a lot of fun. Interesting. Man, that's a pretty early part of your life to be able to walk on stilts quite easily. I mean, if you get a pair of really long pants or whatever, and walking on stilts can make you look tall, but no one would know, right? Just like put it on. I mean, obviously you yourself would be wearing shoes. I mean, I suppose you could, but it'd probably be noticeable depending on how, like, wide the pants are or whatever, you know, on the legs, pant legs. And then you put those stilts in shoes, and as long as those pants are long enough, people would know you're not as tall as you look when on stilts. I mean, for like a 6 foot tall person, if you were to use stilts, you could make yourself look like a giant. Or at least potentially the tallest person in the world, depending on how tall the stilts are. Dang. Alright. Well, let's move on to fact number 8. Cadaqués cheers. The Spanish town of Cadaqués has a replica of the Statue of Liberty, but with both hands raised as though she is cheering, as well as a torch in each hand. Interesting. I wonder what she's cheering. Maybe she's cheering for the local football game, you know, cheering for the home team. Or maybe she's just cheering to cheer. Who knows? But hey, I mean, there's a replica of the Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas. Pretty sure, I mean, you know, there's replicas of, you know, wonders of the world or famous landmarks in some places. You never know. I mean, obviously, like, the Great Wall of China doesn't have a replica because, yeah, that'd be pretty hard to replicate. But now, it's time for fact number 10. Forger honored. English-born Francis Greenway, a convicted 19th century forger, appeared on the first Australian $10 bill, printed in 1966, and remained on it for 27 years until 1993. That's crazy. You're a convicted forger, and you get your face put on a $10 bill, and you got to stay there on that $10 bill for 27 years. Like, you're telling me that whoever was printing the bills was like, so, you're a convicted forger? Why, yes, my good sir, I was convicted of forgery. Well, I say you'd be perfect for the $10 bill. Really? Why, of course. What could possibly be wrong in putting a convicted forger on there? I see no issue. Well, thank you very much. And the fact that the dude didn't get fired, like, that means they proved it. That means when the boss came and asked him about it, he just went along with it. Right? Like, it probably went down like this. What's this? It's a $10 bill, sir. What's on it? Whose face is this? Well, you see, sir, he's a convicted forger. And you put him on the $10 bill? Yes, sir. Well, you know what I think? What, sir? It's genius. It's perfect. I say we should keep it on there for 27 years. Good idea, sir. Brilliant. Really? I mean, I'm sure there were worse choices that they could have put on there. It's just crazy. Alright, well, there you have it. There was 10 random facts you may or may not have known, but you know now. Were there any that you knew? If so, let me know down below. If you have any additional information on these facts you feel like sharing, put it down in the comments below too, or want to just say hi, that's fine too. So, how's your day been? Hope it's going good. And if you enjoyed this, why not give it a like? And you can subscribe if you want. It really helped me out. And you can hit that notification bell if you want to get notified the second another one of these gets put out there. That's right, another one. And share this with others so they have the chance to hear these 10 random facts that you just heard. Well, anyways, I'm Space Pilot Mr. Cool Guy, and as I always say when it comes to the facts, dear space cadets, to infinity and more facts.